Disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Do not attempt this at home. Vitiated how-to will not be responsible because you decided to be a cheap ass and not hire a professional.
On with the show.
Alright, today we're going to talk about how to prepare for a road trip. And I'm glad I did talk about a headache this week. Man, okay. First of all, you need your little bag like so you can put all this shit in. Next thing you're going to want is this is going to be associated with your wheels and tires. You want to get you a little set like this. You might have it in the other set, I don't know. The next set I'll talk to you about, but this is what I have because I don't keep the other set with me all the time. And this gets my lug nuts off. It's different sizes. You need to make sure you have a 1/2-inch ratchet and an extension. Pair of pliers. Trust me, you will use them. Metric and standard Allen keys. Trust in me, you will use them. I will tell you why. Gloves, get the tire off. Good size hammer and the impact, and a jack stand. And also, I normally keep it with me, but I didn't take it this time because I just didn't. I have a 250 piece Cobalt set that has a 1/4-inch ratchet, 3/8 ratchet, and a 1/2-inch ratchet, and it has a bunch of wrenches and a bunch of sockets and a bunch of reverse torque wrenches, reverse torque sockets, a bunch of other stuff. You ask, why the jack stand? Well, after 2000, the jacks that they use to jack up the vehicles with are real flimsy. I mean real flimsy. So you need something to hold it. Why the jack is there? Because I don't trust the tandem jacks. So there's that. That there I use to get the lug nuts off and to raise the jack up. So I'm not spending a lot of time using a socket and a ratchet. There's that. There's a few other things missing from this, quite a few things. Another thing you need is a tire plug kit. You need the whole kit. You need the thing that puts the plug in the tire, and you need the tire reamer. You need both of them. You can get them at any auto parts place. You need both of them, plus you need the plugs, and you need the cement with it. There's a lot of times I didn't use the cement. I just stuck the plugs in because once the plugs get hot, they work. But if you want that, you can do that. Another thing you're going to want is a 32-ounce container of green slime. Trust me when I say you're going to want it, because that stuff will damn near plug a 1/4-inch hole. I've done it with other things. I had a travel trailer one time that one tire alone had 12 nails in it. 12 nails in one tire. And I was driving it from Naples, Florida to Pascagoula, Mississippi. So, yeah. And that was just one tire. The other 3 tires had a bunch of nails in them too. So AAA filled all my tires up with 32 ounces each, and I drove it all that way and never changed the tires, ever. All the way to the day I sold it. So there's that. So we got the plugs, we got the tires, we got the green slime. You're also going to want a jumper box that has an air compressor on it. Prime example, luckily, last week we were 500 miles away from home, or about 350, 400 miles away from home, and got a hole in one of my tires. It's a $1,000 fucking tire that got a hole in it, and luckily when I got off the highway, there was a gas station with an air pump. I couldn't fix the tire because the hole was too big for the plugs. So I had to put the spare on, and the spare was flat. So luckily, there was a air compressor there that took quarters. And yes, I had all this in the back, and luckily I did. I'd have been in more trouble. So I was able to air up the spare tire and get where I needed to go to the dealership and put on another tire. But if I hadn't have been, we'd have been screwed. If I'd been on the side of the road, I'd have been waiting an hour for AAA, if not two, because of the time of night it was. So there's that. And I think that's about it. I mean, used to, I'd take a lot more tools than this. If I could fit my jack in there, I'd fit my jack in there too, but I can't. But you can get you a little bottle jack if you don't trust the newer scissor jacks. Get you a little bottle jack that fits up underneath your little compartment. And all this, trust me when I tell you, you will thank me that you have it all. A lot of these people that are watching this with their little entitlements figure, oh well, I won't need this, I won't need that. But us people like me that have learned shit the hard way and that have lived the hard way so we don't have mommy and daddy to come get us and other shit like this, this is what we have and this is how we are. I've been doing this for fucking years. I'll give you an example. My fucking stepdaughter, she was broke down on the side of the road in her little Acura. Broke down, couldn't figure out what was wrong with it, and I said, all right. I said, well, we'll go look at it, and looked at it, and we didn't have the tools. So I went out and spent $40, $50 on a 150, 200 piece tool set, and I made her fix the problem. I taught her how to do it, but I made sure she did it. So she had everything she needed in that tool set for what she was doing, and to do other things kind of like not as extravagant as this, but the 200 piece tool set got her started, and then she just added to it. My stepson's the same fucking way. He was keeping a 350 tool set in his truck. Break down on the side of the road, pull off, work on it, keep on trucking, no matter what the problem was. Now some of the newer vehicles like my 19, I don't know if I can do that, but my 13 van and my 99 and my 03 and my 75, something happens, I can pull off the side of the road. As long as I got a jack, I can fix anything on that motherfucker with that tool set without a problem on the side of the road. If I need something, I'll call Uber. Hey, have somebody pick me up and take me to the parts place, get what I need, and bring me back. I've done it for other people when I was Ubering. Many a times I pick somebody up off the side of the road. Hey man, I need to go here. Go over there, I'll turn the motherfucking thing off. And they just pay me whatever the little bit is, and I'll take them back just to help them out because I've been down that road. So as long as you got what you need, it's always good to have this. Another thing that'll help too, because nowadays people run your ass off the road. I don't have them, or I did have them, but I can't remember where they're at. Is get you a set of flares and get you some reflective triangles. The only place I know where you can find them, I mean, you can probably get them out of the parts place, but down here I've not really seen them. I've seen them in truck stops. They're a really good idea too. So that way to keep people from running your ass over. Because down here where we live, motherfuckers don't pay attention. They're constantly playing on the phone and you get ass run the hell over. So all these things will help you out. Trust in me.